All right, quick review, 7/12/19, 3:01 a.m. the next day. I was up before, or right at around 8 because the electrician came by, and I wasn't that sleepy. He installed the fan, did the other things, doorbell, that sort of stuff. There was a spot of motor oil left on the carpet, and I was like, God damn it, like, come on, put the old leaky fan on, somewhere else. He sort of got the wrong bulb. This is the really bright one in the kitchen, but, oh yeah, that's the other thing, the long tube bulb. Let me open it right now. And it's like, okay, it's a kitchen light, I get it. It's a 4000K watt one. The 3000 one would be better, maybe, but even those are too bright. Ugh. Just all these little things, I did some bank stuff earlier. I ran today. I said, fuck it, we gotta run. 5:58 mile, and it was like 90 degrees still at 5 in the afternoon. I don't know what exactly it was, but it was still very hot, and I still did it. I was doing push-ups as well, 65, 60. I didn't do any more. But fine, whatever. We'll do some the other day. I don't know. 1 hour easy swim, that felt great. Long walk, did that late. As I was uploading the video, or doing the timestamps for it, because it was already uploaded, in the middle of it, I did a new video. That was about 27 minutes. I talked a lot about the fan issue and everything, so I don't want to repeat too much of that here. But part of that is just the annoyance with things, that little things just set me off. And again, it's not those little things, it's just I have nothing else going on with my life. And it's just, that's it. And yeah, that's basically it, And then, as I was going to bed just now, and I was doing the video, actually, the new video as I was doing it live, I was talking about the motor oil thing, and, it still is kind of greasy, but we'll figure it out. We don't need to catastrophize, right? Or, well, we can catastrophize, but whatever. I was listening to the fan, and it's like, is there some motor noise that's really annoying? Is it coming from the dryer? Is it... I don't know. It's like, fuck it. I just can't. It's just, I gotta obsess about something. And it's like, I don't care. The fan is great. It's just, Anyways, tomorrow, and part of it is I just make myself very busy. Tomorrow, noon, is going to be a guy coming tomorrow. For the $80 furniture. He's kind of coming to see it. He was kind of interested. I think he had a Hungarian name. But it's already downstairs and everything. Hopefully he shows up. He hasn't confirmed it back to me. Just said, yeah, tomorrow. Name me the time. And, I need to go to Huntsville tomorrow. I wanted to go maybe sort of today, but it's 40 minutes away or 50. Fuck it. We got to go. It's closer than it was when I was living in Bel Air. We have to be out, and it's good that we're out today, taking a walk. No, we have to do it, more. We really have to do it more. Part of it is just, we really need to do this. Be outside, and I just can't make myself busy every day to pretend I'm doing stuff. With this bank stuff, the interest rate stuff, it's like, who cares? I have enough money. And part of it's like, okay, it's keeping me a little bit busy, but then, it's a balance. And I do the symptom management stuff that, who cares, symptom management, it's just, and yeah, that doesn't solve the underlying issues, but, and again, I don't want to beat up myself too much either, because I ran a sub 6 minute mile today, and I have been improving quite a bit. I was doing let's see here, it was 6:18, and then I actually came pretty close. Pull-ups, what was it here? 6:05. Now that was a very cool day. It was raining a lot. Is that the third mile I've done here since I've moved out here? No, I know there was a slower 6:21. 605, but both of those were actually pretty cool. 618, now who knows if it's an actual mile, but it is on an incline. The one hill in the Houston area is apparently here. But 558, it's faster than what it was, and it was a hot day. And it felt great. It felt pretty good, and it's like, you know, I'm 33, and I can still, you know, I mean, I'm not going to the Olympics with this, but I like this, you know. And, you know, again, I don't want to repeat, well, I do want to repeat myself. A lot of the catastrophizing is, the good side of it is like, no, we got to fucking fix this now. We got to fix this. I like that. You know, I like the idea that we're just not, you know, going to be like, nope, this is never going to be fixed. And the lack of caring. I still have passion about cleaning motor oil out of my carpet so I don't have to get that grease everywhere. Fuck's sake. Really is. I got his invoice number 31 from the electrician. Now, I don't know if he's using a different system, but he looked like a young guy anyways, and probably just started his business. And I mean, you know, he did all the electrics that I couldn't do. But it's just those things. He came in here with shoes. The other, you know, people, the AC people, put on those little or shoe protector things or carpet protector things for the shoes. He didn't. And it's like, it's carpet, so, you know, it's just like, ugh, do I have to? The Comcast guy didn't put on anything either, and it's like, especially since it's carpet, it's like, but I gotta buy a carpet cleaning machine as well, and I've been wanting to do that since I moved in, you know, but it's, you know, and then AC people are coming on Monday to knock out, or, yeah, to put in the new vent. Hopefully that's gonna clean, or cool things off a little bit, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Then it's a little hot in the worst part of the day, but it's not bad in the mornings. It's not bad in the nights. So that's just how it's gonna be, you know. Like whatever. It gives us an excuse to not be inside, I guess. You know, like maybe that's how we do it. Like fuck it. The new plan is from noon to 5. We're just not in the house. We'll do something outdoor. You know, that's and. I got to change things a little bit, you know, and I can't just force myself around. That doesn't work, you know. But we got to do some little changes, and I can't make myself just busy for the sake of being busy. Maybe some of the new things could be just sit on the fucking couch for an hour. That's it, or watch a movie even, because I just do these things that seem like stuff is getting done, you know. And is probably not. But anyways, I'm going to go to bed, and we'll figure out the fan issue. We'll figure out the motor oil and the carpet issue. And ugh. But it's all fine. We can figure this out. You know? There's lots of solutions for this. Yeah, again, this is not, you know, I'm not the first. I always have to remember that. Like, I'm not the first person to buy an oven, you know. I'm not the first person to deal with these issues, because even on YouTube, I've seen the oven stuff. And we don't have to do this tomorrow. The oven still works. I mean, the vent doesn't. It makes the house smell a little worse, and it's not like the vents do very much anyways. And I cleaned that out, okay? Not that I'm going to use it, because what's the point? You know, no wonder the circulator wasn't working well anyways, though, because there was a hole in the back of it, so it was just, well, that's one of the reasons we gotta get a new one. It's just like, fuck it. And one day we'll do that. We don't have to rush into it. You know, because that's the thing, is I wanted to do fasting. I wanted to do fasting where it's like, you know, but oh, I can't. I'm so busy doing nothing. That's really it. You know, I gotta at least do the fasting again. Maybe try a 5-day one. Let's try a 3-day one first. Again, it's not everything is a competition with me. I got to do it better. And, you know, that's a good trait, too, to some limit. There's still some passion left in me. 5:58 mile, assholes. Okay, try beating that. A lot of people will. But I like that. You know, I like that. But not everything has to be that way. You know. 5:58. That's good. 6 minute breaking six. See, that's the thing is I set these relatively easy, achievable goals, you know. And it's like, okay, well, there we go. What next now? And then I kind of lose interest. And it's like, I beat this. Meh. It's not like I want to do a, well, 5 minute mile. Do we want to do 5 minute mile? I don't know. I'm not much of a runner. I get shin splints. Doing it no, it's going to be, we're going to do it as fast as we can. It feels great just to run for 6 minutes or 5 minutes and 58 seconds. And, you know, we'll do that. It's fine. It's maintenance is good. Even with the swimming now, I did an hour. We need to. I think I need to. That's great because it's always been 30 minutes. It's a. What am I rushing? Why can't I? It's such a, especially in the summer. That there's a couple pools, but that one is just so warm, and that's perfect for an easy swim. I remember last summer when I went out to Pedernales Falls, and I was just in. It was the water in the river. There was one part where it was just deep enough, but it wasn't like a rushing river. It was just perfect. I could just lie out there on my back for an hour or two. You know. That was nice. And then I didn't go. It was June and it was so hot. And part of it's like, even there, I was like, I got to do the 10-hour hike. And no, that's part of me. That's fine. Let's do a death march. We can still do it. Fine. But that time for just, let's chill the fuck out. And it's hard to chill the fuck out. You know, it's hard to just be. And a lot of the problem I've had with the meditation stuff and just sit there, and a lot of that is just symptom management. And I fucking hate that, where it's like, oh, the stillness and all this Buddhist-y shit. You know, it's like, no, there are problems. And simply sitting cross-legged and staring at the wall isn't going to fix them. And it just becomes this, I don't like that. But, you know, there's got to be some time, you know, where I just don't. And, you know, part of it is doing the videos. Part of it is even doing this thing. You know, how long have I been 12 minutes? Really? It seemed like a lot longer. I guess I'm reminiscing about the video I did, which was half an hour long. 12 minutes? It seems like a lot more than that. That's interesting. Wow. Time does not fly at all. I started this at 3:01, it's 3:22, and I spent 5 minutes running down the stairs seeing if the dryer is causing a noise and the whole fan issue noise thing. Wow, I thought this was at least 30 minutes so far. That's interesting, because it usually seems the other way. Anyways. It's okay to feel despair. It's okay to feel suicide. It's okay. This is all fine. Everything is fine. It's okay to be competitive. It's okay not to be. You know. And it's a process. Like, I can't order myself to do stuff like that. I remember years ago, I was like, I'll do an hour of this, an hour of that. And it's like, that never works. That hasn't worked. Except, I guess, hour of easy swim. I just said, no, let's do an hour. It's fine. And that's the other thing with meditation. I am a more active person, so going out to a state park especially, where, you know, I don't even have to watch for traffic too much. It's nice to just, I need to do that more. And I've been just cooped up here in terms of not going out to, I've done my daily walks, and I walk 5 miles a day or something like that. But it's different, even in this nice wooded area here and everything. It's not the same as a nice long, you know, 2-hour hike. It's not the same thing. And driving there half an hour, you know, it has its own thing. And it's just I've made myself busy, and I need to cut back on that. The kind of fake busyness where it's like, it's not like everything's getting done. No. And I do wake up every morning. It's like, what the fuck am I going to do today? And there's that sort of uneasiness where, oh God, what am I doing? And it's fine. Thankfully, I don't have to do too much. I have the luxury of not having to do too much. And yeah, I don't want to. That's fine. Anyways, here's to hoping that the fan noise issue is just, the current insanity and not something real. That it's just me being on edge about, this isn't going to work, and then that is, And, it wasn't a bad day. The fan did get fixed. The light bulb in the kitchen, or the long tube, got fixed in the kitchen. The garage lights got fixed. I found a nice LED bulb, at least for the outside. At least for the insides, that's not directly above where I'm sitting right now. Yeah, but these incandescent floodlights, and I just like their warmer, less harsh, I don't know why they haven't performed. Again, it's it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. And again, we don't have to figure that out now. All these light bulbs are still working. We can buy bulbs. We can test the different ones. We can look up on, what brand is the... That's fine. I have the time, and we don't have to do it right now. Right? But yeah, that's been a shame where, I did the fasting, a year ago almost now? And it's like I haven't found 3 days to be like, no, let's just not eat. And again, not in some weird obsessive way, because it really didn't feel that way. It felt really, there's a bit of that sort of, there's that competitive challenge aspect to it, which is like, oh, I can do this. And I could. And it really didn't feel that bad. My energy levels were a little bit off in terms of, if I can run a 5:58 mile, I probably couldn't do that, but I didn't feel lethargic and, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And part of it is, I think when people go keto or they go fasting, a lot of it is the lack of sugar. And I've been doing intermittent fasting, and on top of that, I reduced the sugar before that as well, to where I don't have that much sugar. I can, if I go through the whole day without having any sort of carbs or I can feel that for sure. A little bit, but it's not horrible, So I think it's part of it is just that, is the fasting was easy on me because I don't, whatever. I think most of the problems with the fasting most people would have is the lack of carbs, I think, or sugar. On top of that, I think I don't have that issue because I don't have that much sugar anyways. I cut it out a couple of years ago. I used to have coffee. Oh, let's put sugar. Oh, smoothie. Let's put a 1/4 cup of sugar. And that's probably nothing compared to what they put in those smoothie places. And I thought, oh my God, I can't do that. And I mean, it's still fruit, but... And now it's interesting because I've been eating every once in a while I get a craving for that Bulgarian yogurt, the sour It doesn't taste sour to me anymore. Like, I used to just drink it because, oh, it's good for you, and let's just... Now I can drink a 16-ounce cup, and it's like, oh, it's... I wouldn't even say sour anymore. It just has... Or maybe that's sour, and it's just not a bad sour. Like, I just associate sour with, ugh. But it's an okay taste. And I don't think it's just that I've gotten used to the taste. It's just I don't have that massive craving for sugar. Now, with that said, I did buy a pint of ice cream like 3 days ago, but I did, yeah. Anyways, so that's fine. Now it's been 30 minutes, huh? 19. Well. So, and no, we will go to Huntsville tomorrow. We'll wake up around 11:30. We'll see what the furniture guy is doing, and that's it. And again, part of it is like, let's get rid of this furniture, let's sell it, let's see where we can drop it off. And I've done a decent job on that. I mean, we got that piece of crap, we got the glass table that's in the garage, the TV stand, and it's like, okay, it's all downstairs now, I don't care. The old cabinet here is functional, I could get rid of it, and that's it. So there's nothing upstairs that I want to get rid of, you know. I mean, maybe the ceiling fans here. But anyways, we'll do that, and I don't know. It's fine. We'll wake up 11:30. We promised the guy noon. If he doesn't show, that's fine. I don't have to be frustrated about that. Anyways, that's it for now. Let's go to bed.